Alright, so just a quick update video. You may have already seen we finished the stone out to the corner of the house here, going down the driveway. We finished building or forming up the forms to pour our footings. Once we got that done, the temperature actually dropped. We had a week of cold weather under the freezing point, so we couldn't pour the concrete. Last week it was kind of warm, but every other day it seemed to rain. And the last 3 days we just had here, coming up onto Christmas, it was just pouring rain. And actually the temperature just started to drop again, as we got some light snow the other night. So we're ready to pour whenever that next warm day comes. We got our spots laid out for our lolly column footings. That's what the boxes are in the middle. We'll go ahead and take a walk through the inside and just show you what it looks like now that we're complete and ready to go. Alright, so here's the inside. We do have some standing water inside the forms, right here, a little bit in that corner as well. Most of the water has traveled through the rock and through this form and out where the walkout's going to be here. And there's a gap between these two piles that goes down to that stream that comes through the driveway and kind of curves around, so all that water runoff is running down to that. So here's what we got. The form closed in. We put a pipe through. That'll be for our inside curtain drain. That'll run the inside of the cellar or foundation hole under the slab. That way it'll take the water away from the inside of the basement. Keep it extra dry just in case we end up finishing it. So we got the corner. We go up to the inside corner. As you can see, we got our 2 runs of rebar. We also took some rebar, welded on some threaded rod, nut and bolt on the outside of the form. When the concrete's poured in it, it's not going to try to push it apart. That rebar with the plywood and the nut and the bolt on the outside of the form should help strengthen it up. We got those every couple of 10 feet or so. Like I said, this side's got some snow on it because the sun hasn't quite made it over here yet. Here's what I'm talking about. This side from here on out is full of watery ice, all the way actually over to here. This is where we joined the other piece of the wall coming in, tied it on all 4 corners. Got our 2 pieces of rebar going out and around that way, and our 2 going down there. We cut up some wire mesh that's used for the flooring. We had a couple mangled up pieces. We used that as stilts to hold the rebar at the correct height. Here's another cross rebar. As you can see, plywood, nut and a bolt. Same thing on that side to help hold the form together so it doesn't split apart. And we're back down at this corner with the water in it. So like I said, we got our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are boxes for our lolly columns to make a footer. We have 2 pieces of rebar running one way and one going the opposite way. We tied them together. We add some rebar inside our footing boxes for our lolly columns as well.